In this video, I'm just going to show you how to start a Google site. So if you log into your Google account, you'll probably end up on your Docs or Drive page. At the top, you'll see on the black bar the word Sites, and that's the easiest way to get to your list of Google Sites. Every time you create one, it will just appear in this list, and you can continue to access it easily from here. I'm going to start with a new one, so I'm going to say Create. The first thing it's going to ask me is the name of my site, so I'm going to say, Creek Data for Fall 12. Now down here it begins to give that site a name, and this is going to be the actual URL. I don't like those dashes, so I'm just going to take them out. You don't have to, but it's my personal preference. Then I'm going to pick a theme, so I'm going to click on here to open it up. Doesn't matter which theme you pick at this point. You can come back and change it at any time. So I'm just going to click this one for now. You can also make modifications to any of these themes as well. More options. It's going to ask you for a site category, a site description. It's up to you as to whether or not you want to type anything in there at this time. And when you have your theme and everything else and it all looks good, go ahead and hit Create. Take a minute for it to process, and there you have your site. You'll see your URL up here at the top. To begin editing, you've got an edit button right here to edit this particular page. This is making another page, and then there's more and share. Let's go ahead and click on share for now. The default is probably private, or anyone can find it in Frisco. You need to change that to anyone with the link, maybe public on the web, whichever one your teacher has decided that you need to do. You probably don't want to leave it just Frisco ISD. So for now, I'm just going to say that it's going to be anyone with the link, which means if I Google search it, I won't find it. But if I give the link to someone, they can find it. So I'm going to hit Save. The other thing I want to do is I need to share editing ability with anyone in my group. So down here under Add People, you'll need to type in all of their email addresses and make sure this is set to Can Edit. The person who created the site is the owner, and they have a little bit more power over the site than the other people. So just note that if you say, well, I can do this, but someone in your group can't find it, it's because they're not an owner. So when you're done, just hit Share and Save. And they'll get an email that says, I shared this with you. Oops, I can't. Just hit Cancel for now. Alright, so now go back to your site by clicking on this. The first thing you probably want to do is create your pages. So click on New Page, give your title of the title of your page. You may want to start the first page with number, and because it's going to try to alphabetize these on the left hand side, I'm going to put it under at the top level at the same level with home and hit Create. And once I do that, you'll see there's the home page and then there's the overview page, and it puts you in edit mode, so I'm going to hit Save and just create the rest of my pages. New page is going to be 2 Data and Graphs, and click Create. I'm going to keep it at the same level. Add a page. Oops, sorry, Save. New page 3 Video and Pictures. And again, Save. Add a new page, 4 Conclusion or Summary, and again Create. Okay, so you'll see that all of my pages are over here. The first page is simply going to be an overview of your group and what you've done at the Creek. Then your data and graphs here, that's where you're going to embed those Google Docs, those Google spreadsheets that you'd made. Videos and pictures, it's where you're going to upload any pictures or video that you have. And finally, conclusion and summary, just kind of type what you've learned. I'm going to stay on this page for a minute and go back into the edit mode to show you just a couple of features. Notice at the top that you have your basic editing, your text, all of that kind of stuff. You can insert images here, and when you click on that, you can upload images or files that you already have, or you can choose from a URL. A URL just means I find a picture on the internet, copy its URL and put it there. I can also insert my spreadsheets here that I put in there. If you do have a video, maybe you want to upload it to your Google Docs, and then it will search my Google Docs videos, which you can see I have a few here. You can click on that and it will just insert it right into your site. For formatting, there's a few more options here. You can insert a table if you'd like and just type your information here. And this last one will just let you slightly change the layout of the page. And that's just some basics to help you get started with your website.